Good morning. Happy International Women's Day. It is March 8th. I'm going to be reading today's daily devotion out of I Hear His Whispers for Women. I have two of these. I have one for women, and then I have just a regular one. Keisha Wright gave me this one, and I've been reading it every single day since I got it. And it's like every single time I read a devotion, something in my life is happening with this devotion. So I'm going to read today. Again, it's March 8th. So I'm going to start reading. As the spring rains shower the earth and feed the seeds hidden in the soil, so has my love been washing over you. The winter is over, love. As the sun rises over your being, new life is bringing up. The barrenness of cold days has drawn to an end. A new season of growth and beauty is at hand. Let your eyes open to the signs around you. What you thought was your end was an opportunity for seeds of new life to take root in the death of old dreams. Redemption is here. As you have rested, I have been tending to the vulnerable places of your heart. You will see a rich harvest bloom from the garden of your heart that we pruned and tended. I know you had trouble seeing how anything good would come of the shearing process, and yet the fruit of your surrender will taste sweeter than anything you've experienced up until now. Your faithfulness to trust even in the uncertainty will be made clear now in the sweet taste of resurrection. I always bring beauty out of the ashes of destruction. Look and see, beloved, how much you have grown. Your life is releasing the sweet fragrance of a bud in bloom. The budding vines of new life are now blooming everywhere. The fragrance of their flowers whispers, there is change in the air. Song of Songs 2:13. So as we look in the next coming weeks, we are going to be seeing a lot of things that are blooming because it is springtime. And just like we're seeing the flowers bloom, we are flowers of God, if that makes any sense. God is watering us. God is planting the soil. He is teaching us how to plant seeds. And one day, even though it says right here, what you thought was your end was an opportunity for seeds of new life to take root in the death of old dreams. So sometimes I think we can be like, this is never going to get better. This is the end. All my dreams that I've dreamt of aren't coming true. But maybe they weren't God's dreams for you. Maybe they were just your dreams. Goose. So, and I also like the line that says, I know you've had trouble seeing how anything good can come of the shearing process, and yet the fruit of your surrender will taste sweeter than anything you've experienced up until now. We have to surrender everything in our life. Everything. And when it says, your faithfulness to trust, even in the uncertainty, will be made clear, now in the sweet taste of resurrection. So the uncertainty for me, when I said that every time I read this, it's always around something. It always feels like it's around something that's happening in my life. Hence, I hear his whispers. So I quit my job and to do this full time, to just be a vessel of God. I know that you can be a vessel of God at work as well, but God, I felt like, is putting me in an opportunity where I can just go wherever I'm called, whether that's serving at emotional recovery clinics, whether that's going to Africa, whether that's going to Walmart and just talking to a stranger about God. And AJ and I prayed about it, and this is the decision that we thought God was wanting us to go, so that I and AJ can serve God the way that we are intended to. And I'm so blessed to be in an opportunity, in a spot to where I don't have to work and I can go wherever I'm called to. And I'm called to be in Africa in 1 week, so I'm super excited. If you guys stay tuned, I am going to be making videos about Africa and posting them here because it is an 8-hour time difference. I probably won't have service, but just be on the lookout for some Africa videos. And I just pray for each one of you guys that you can see the blooms of the flowers that God is bringing out of you, that you can see and taste and smell the flower that is you. And this can also be for men, but especially for women. I think that sometimes we see other people blooming and we don't see ourselves blooming, and that's where comparison can come through. But if you just look at yourself and who God created you to be, you'll end up seeing the flowers of yourself as well. So I love you guys, and I hope you have a good day. This is the end of today's devotion. This is the end of today's devotion, but I will be vlogging the rest of my day. So hope you guys stick around to watch. Love you. Just picked up AJ from the men's group that meets once a month at the church. How was the men's day?
It was nice.
What did you eat?
Biscuits and gravy.
Now we're just gonna see what we can get into. We are getting some lunch at Tipsy Taco. I got a margarita and we got some nachos. We had a really good day today. We walked up and down Main Street, and I got this Bible cover, and I really like it. And so you can open it up and you can put like your pens, and I also really like it because it has these little book. It has 3 different bookmarkers that you, and it also came in with these stickers that you put for the location of where it is. So